Hello and welcome back to Dragon Archive. My name is Radhika. Thank you for clicking on this video. As you can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about another movie. This one is called Mystery of the Dragon Seal, Journey to China. The alternate title, the actual title of this movie, I should say, is The Iron Mask, which I have no idea why Netflix has it as the long title. This is a 2019 action-adventure fantasy movie, and it was directed by Oleg Stapchenko, which I think I'm pronouncing that right, but I might be wrong. Sorry in advance if I'm not actually pronouncing that right. I'm not that great with names, as you already know if you've seen any of my videos. Okay, so it's starring Jackie Chan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jason Fleming, Yao Jingtong, Anna Cherina, and Yuri Kolokolnikov, I think, something like that. Okay, that is quite a cast of characters. The story follows our main character, Jonathan Green, who is a cartographer. He's a map maker, and he's on a quest to map the Russian Far East. Okay, and he finds himself in trouble when he's thrown into prison in Moscow and is in need of a rescue team. How he gets rescued is slightly confusing to me. I feel like, okay, I'll get into my thoughts after. So he gets entangled in a bigger plot on his way to China after he's been rescued. There's also a Russian Tsar who is trying to return, he's trying to return a seal to the master's daughter. And yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Honestly, there was so many different things happening that I was a little bit confuzzled. I had to Google this movie to figure out what the actual synopsis of this was, because I just could not figure it out. This is another movie that is on the trending list on Netflix for this week, and at this point I'm starting to question the viewers' tastes, because this is the third movie off of the trending list that I've watched recently, and I haven't found the next great thing yet. It's everything I've watched have been meh. It's just in the middle, okay, alright, that kind of vibe. It's not anything new and fantastic and fabulous enough to hold my attention and to warrant the trending list. So I'm kind of confused about how the list is made. How is this list made? Because I don't know that people would actually be watching these things. That's my take, So I'll be honest with you, I was expecting this movie to be good. Not great, but at least passingly good. Especially because Jackie Chan acted in it, and I have been a fan of Jackie Chan since I was 10. Okay, I grew up watching Jackie Chan movies, and so I was expecting it to at least be a good movie. It was not. Okay, it sucked. It's a type of movie that you would enjoy if you like watching cheesy and cliche movies that really bring nothing new to the table. The acting was sometimes good, mostly terrible. The script, oh my gosh, the script was so bad. There's chunks of dialogue that make no sense throughout this movie. I guess they were there for like comedic effect, comedic breaks, but they ultimately weren't that funny. Like, I just didn't get it, you know? Because the movie was trying to be serious, but it also felt like a joke to me, which, like, that's not great, you know? That's not great. That's really, really, really bad. The visual effects of this movie were also horrible. It made it seem like a blended live action and animation style movie, which I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be that. It's just supposed to be a fantasy movie, like an action adventure fantasy. It's not supposed to be animation. The level of visual effects in this movie just made it terrible. Like, there were parts that were not animated, and there were certain parts that were like clearly fake. Like, you can tell this is green screened. There were also bits that just like, I was like, am I in a cartoon right now? I don't really know what's happening. The action sequences of this movie though were really good. I really, really liked the action sequences, which, of course, from a Jackie Chan movie, that's what I'm expecting, a good action sequence. So I got that, but then there were also bits that I was like, oh my gosh, this is cringe level. I cannot take this movie seriously. It also felt a little too long, because halfway through this movie I paused and I was really thinking about not finishing it. But I didn't dislike the movie, okay? I actually didn't hate it. So I decided to continue watching to see where this was going. Because usually if I hate a movie, I won't finish it. Like, I will decisively stop watching if I hate a movie. So it's telling that I finished it and I'm now doing a review. So that being said, this movie was actually pretty entertaining. Like, I had an okay time because I just was like, okay, I can forgive all these things that I think are wrong with this movie and just watch it. And it was entertaining. Was not fast paced, but I had an okay time, you know? Maybe I was just like, maybe I was so entertained because it was such a ridiculous movie that I enjoyed it for its ridiculousness. Is that even a thing? Can you enjoy a movie because of how ridiculous it is? That's what happened in this movie. Despite the fact that almost everything in this movie was just over the top and made little to no sense, I actually gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. I do say though that I don't recommend this. It's not necessary to watch this movie. You can be fine picking another movie instead of this one. I still baffled at the fact that this is trending. Why is this trending? I don't know. I'm confused. Okay, so that was it. Those were my thoughts on... Wow, I forgot the name already. It's so long. Oh my gosh. Mystery of the Dragon Seal. Journey to China. I have nothing more to say about this movie. Also, as an add-in, this movie is the second movie of a series, but you can actually watch it by itself because it doesn't really have anything to do with the first one. At least not that I could tell. Maybe if I watched the first one now, then I would be able to tell spoilers, but as far as I can tell, there's nothing really related to the first movie in this one. So yeah, that was it. That's it for my review today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below, have you seen this movie? And what were your thoughts on it? Don't forget to leave me a like if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos, and I will see you all in the next one. I think for next week, I'm probably gonna do an anime review because Demon Slayer is gonna be finished. Well, not completely, but the new season is gonna be finished on Sunday. So I think, don't hold me to this, but the loose plan right now is that I am going to do an overall review of Demon Slayer for next week, Monday. That's what I'm thinking. Unless like a new movie pops up that I'm really interested in and I want to watch, then I will like delay that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye. I feel like I said that already. Did I say that already?